As it turns out, on a few selected pieces of coast around the world, there are awe-inspiring paradise-like beaches. So in the spirit of that, here's our list of the 15 most jaw-droppingly beautiful beaches out there. Starting with number 15, Hat Rin Beach, Koh Phangan, Thailand. Thailand is one of the few countries that border the Indian Ocean, and thus has access to some of the most tranquil and blue waters of anywhere on the planet. But the beach at Hat Rin is extra special because instead of being just your run-of-the-mill seaside beach, this one is situated on a peninsula that juts into the ocean at a sharp angle, giving the place ocean waves and good weather for years. Number 14. Aman Bali. It's no secret that Indonesia's most popular sightseeing island is Bali. I mean, not only is it situated smack in the middle of the Indian Ocean with some of the bluest waters and warmest weather of anywhere on the planet, but as part of the so-called Coral Triangle, the seas around the island are some of the most biologically diverse on the planet, with the number of coral species alone being 7 times greater than the entire Caribbean. And the crown jewel of the island is the beach of Aman, on the island's northeastern coast, where the incredibly clear waters will make the already beautiful ocean life all the more beautiful. Number 13. Nungwi Beach, Tanzania. Now, weather and location are of course important on a beach, but the very sand you're walking on makes a huge difference as well. And with some of the softest and whitest sand anywhere on the planet, Tanzania's Nungwi Beach is easily one of the best beaches to spend a vacation on. Add to that the not crowded nature of the place and the untouched rocks and jungle nearby and the local sailboats, and it's no secret that Nungwi Beach is one of the most popular places in all of Tanzania. Number 12. Da Nang Beach, Vietnam. While the name conjures up images of the Vietnam War, nowadays the beach and town of Da Nang are some of the lushest and most incredible beaches in the world, with 28 kilometers of unspoiled white sand, deep green forests, and a bright turquoise sea. And with a whole list of expensive and cheap resorts to make your stay as comfortable as possible, the beach might be more worth looking into. Number 11. Holohale Beach, Kauai, Hawaii. Holohale is a sight to behold, and not just because of the 100-foot-tall dunes of white sand or the protected state park, or the fact that the place has access to the best water in the archipelago. No, what makes the place so popular is the position on the straight west of the island, which makes the sunsets down here the most picturesque and Instagrammable ones in the world. Number 10. La Jolla, San Diego, California. While this beach might not have a lush rainforest as a backdrop or exquisite white sands, the thing that makes La Jolla so exquisite is the fact that it's one of the most protected and accessible beaches in the U.S., and really the world. Due to a fishing ban a few decades back, the bay next to the beach boasts some of the best waters on the west coast, and visibility of up to 30 feet. Add to that a very bearable current and a ton of scuba-worthy underwater locations, and it's hard not to want to go there. Number 9. Copacabana, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Now, while most beaches on this list are ones that are renowned for their natural beauty, as perhaps the most popular urban beaches in the world, we had to include Copacabana. And really, it has everything from golden sands, jagged forested hills in the background, and bright Atlantic waters to an Art Deco sidewalk, dozens of bars, clubs, and 1920s-style architecture, and combining the natural beauty during the day with a nightclub routine when the sun goes down is really all you need to know to understand why this place is so popular. Number 8. Pink Sands Beach, Harbor Island, the Bahamas. Taking a straight detour from the glamorous sights of Copacabana, on Harbor Island we have what's probably the most unique beach of all in the Caribbean, which, if you know anything, is a pretty high bar to cross. And all of that comes down to one thing: the beach's pink sand. That's right. Due to the special variety of coral in neighboring waters, the beach on Harbor Island is a sight to behold. Add to that the fact that it's, after all, the Bahamas, with dozens of touristy spots and resorts within walking distance, and it's hard not to include it on the list. Number 7. Shipwrecked Beach, Zakynthos, Greece. Now, the Caribbean is one of the most accessible beach locations in the world, which is good for ease and expenses, but what if you want some adventure? Well, nestled in the heart of Greece is the island of Zakynthos, and on it is one of the most drop-dead gorgeous beaches in the world. And the best part, it's only accessible by sea. That's right, the beach is only surrounded by deep turquoise waters and temperate Mediterranean forests. It's also surrounded by tall granite rock that creates a protective crescent wall around this already incredible beach. Number 6. Clearwater Beach, Florida. Appropriately named, this beach in Florida is special for more than one reason. You see, it's not only situated near Tampa Bay, one of the most biodiverse places on the U.S. coast, with over 1,350 miles of coastline grant, this place is unbroken heaven. And if the dolphins and the water and the powdery white sand don't do it for you, the place also has some of the best seafood in the States, as well as the Clearwater Marine Aquarium, which is right up there with the best in the world. Number 5. Whitehaven Beach, Queensland, Australia. Of all the beaches on our list, Whitehaven is probably the most unique in terms of geography. You see, Whitehaven is not one island, instead it's a bunch of islands that all share a shallow, white sand seabed between them. And due to shifting tides and oceanic currents, when the water comes in, it forms a turquoise marble-like pattern on the pure white sand, which is something seen nowhere else on the planet on this scale. Number 4. Rayleigh Beach, Thailand. Situated on one of the most isolated and untouched peninsulas in all of Thailand, Rayleigh Beach is something straight out of a movie. And while the powdery sand, the reserve forests, and the bright sea are definitely attractive enough on their own, the specialties of this place are the so-called monoliths. Giant, multi-story tall solid rock hills covered with forest and wilderness give the beach the appearance of something out of a survival movie. Number 3. Camps Bay Beach, Cape Town, South Africa. South Africa is home to some of the best beaches in the world, but by far the most popular of the beaches in the country is that of Camps Bay. The best of this location is the views. Not only does the beach boast some of the most incredible sunsets and sunrises on the planet, but right next to the beach are the 12 rock cliffs known as the Apostles that give the place a scenic beauty unlike anywhere on the planet. Number 2. Rayleigh Beach, Maldives. This island ticks all the other boxes of crystal clear water, natural beauty, soft sand, and beautiful views. The thing that makes this and other islands in the archipelago special is the lack of disturbances. That's right, each and every island in the country only has 1 or 2 resorts on them, and you can enjoy the incredible waters of the island paradise basically on your own. Factor in the wildlife, the water sports, and the luxury resorts. Let's just say it's going to be hard to beat the Maldives. Number 1. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. With the geography that looks like it was designed to amaze, the French Polynesian island of Bora Bora is the wallpaper destination. And there are more reasons for that than the crystal waters. You see, unlike all other beaches in the world, Bora Bora is not just the coast of an island or a landmass. It's a small volcanic island dotted with steep cliffs and a dense forest in the center that's surrounded on all sides by the most pristine beaches in the world. And well, on that note, we must end today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. With that, take care. I'll see you guys next time.